can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
Yikes.
You ready?
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Peter Barber. I am a professional singer and music producer, and today we are going to be diving into song number 2, Luck Runs Out, of the Ocean Saga. That's the third saga of Epic the Musical by Jorge Rivera Herranz. Amazing piece. It's been such a joy to go on this journey with you guys. I hope you're enjoying. If you'd like to see any future videos I make for Epic the Musical, please consider joining my Patreon community. The link is in the description. And I hope to bring you guys, more love for this music, more appreciation. I hope I point out things that you haven't heard before, nuances, details in the music that just deepen your appreciation that much more for what's going on. So stick around to the end, and I'm sure you'll hear something you haven't heard before. Without further ado, let's dive in. Luck Runs Out. One more thing, guys. I forgot to give a shout out to the animator. This is Jen, who only has 299 subscribers, so must be new to the scene. Go subscribe to Jen. He, she, they, don't know, can't tell from the profile, did a wonderful job with this song. So go support this artist.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true. We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
Again, it's so interesting. Just the diversity is one of the things that's really amazing me about this piece. We go from truly pop song, a piano pop song. We got piano, we got strings, we got two tenors duetting. It's very much like a pop song. This could pop on the radio, and you'd be like, "All right, let's go. I'm jamming. This is great. Good vibes." And then it'll go into something super dark. Something twisted will happen in the story, and everything completely changes. And then it is completely out of the pop world, right? But right now, we got piano, we got some backing. String-like instruments. They sound synthy, but kind of meant to sound like a string section-ish. And we got the duet. We got the duet between the homies. So that's what we're up against right now. Pretty stripped down, pretty simple. There's only 4 or 5 elements total. But yeah, very good vibe. A flat major for this one, I believe. Yep, A flat major.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true.
Love that little slow riff back up. True, true. Or you could have just left it down there. Proves they're true. But he goes, proves they're true. That's a nice little addition to the end of that line.
Of the island in the sky, this proves they're true. We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before?
Something else I want to point out again, I think I mentioned this at some point in the second saga, just how catchy the music is to where, right? I mean, this is my first time hearing it, seeing it, yet I listen to it once, and then I go back and play through it again, and I'm already singing along with it. Especially when you have the lyrics popping up. It's just it just sticks in your brain. These songs are all complete earworms.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand.
You could be caught off guard and lose your life, or piss off this god and infuse us with strife. Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
Have faith, friend, we've come this far.
Yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out? how much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wind and people die on it. Whoa.
So, what was I going to say? Very similar composition of the song as we get into what I can only assume is the chorus, just because we've heard the title of the song now, Luck Runs Out. We do have a kick drum now, so feeling much more like, house music, progressive house music. And there have been a number of house songs where piano is kind of the featured instrument. Piano, backing synths, kick drum, lead vocals. And some of the songs in this album, I've said it before, sound a lot like EDM house music. Tropical house, especially in the first saga. And other forms of pop and EDM as well. We even get some like darker dubsteppy elements, especially in the second saga. Yeah, really cool. But this one foundationally has pretty much remained the same throughout the whole song so far.
Be caught off guard and lose your life, or piss off this God and infuse us with strife.
I've made a comment about this singer before, if he's the same one that was doing it in Full Speed Ahead and since the beginning. The delivery of the text just, I think, could be a little more natural. In musical theater, it's so text-driven and so, like, a lot of the text is basically just, it's, dialogue, but it's being sung. And there's a certain, like, precision to it, how this singer does it, where it just kind of takes me out of that, like, natural conversational flow that I would personally like to hear. Just a little more, like, of course, you have to sing all the right notes. You've got to sing all the right rhythms, but there's always a little flexibility there to where, I mean, the whole point is to convey the message, and you want to do that in the most organic way possible. So, like, obviously singing the text is already not organic, but it's a show, so we kind of accept that as part of the reality. Then within that, you still want to make the text sound natural, like you're thinking of it for the first time, like it's spontaneous, like you're having a real conversation. It's very difficult to do with singing, but I would like to hear more of it from this particular singer.
Don't forget how dangerous the gods are.
Have faith, friend, we've come this far.
Yes, but how much longer till your luck runs out?
We get all this like multi-voiced moment here just on the word how, which is very interesting. That it's kind of chorused, even though it's just the two of them singing together.
But how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much?
And it is harmonized. How. I think it's just a third, maybe there's another one in there.
How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wind and people die on it. Whoa.
I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind.
Another motif that pops up when a theme of innocence, pops up. There's often a shift into the falsetto register, that much lighter head voice register, and there also the harp. The harp comes back. We first saw this when Odysseus realizes his task is to kill this baby, and he sees the baby, and then he starts singing in his falsetto, and we hear the harp. And those two themes are not just specific to this musical. You hear that in a lot of music and film scoring and stuff like that, where innocence, youth, babies, naivete, that's often invoked with lighter singing, and harp is just like the perfect instrument for it.
And people die on it. Whoa.
I still believe in goodness.
Still got that kick drum going
I
though.
still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts.
And what will we do when it tears us apart?
Where is this coming from, my friend?
I just don't want to see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much?
Okay, so this is kind of like verse 2, mostly similar to the first verse here, except we do get this constant kick drum. So we're getting that drive. We're getting a little more forward momentum. But still, it's very conversational, back and forth, right in the speaking range for both these singers. Nothing terribly complicated happening, which you don't need, which I will say again and again and again. Complicated music doesn't mean it's good music. So I think something that Jorge has done so well in this show is there are moments of very complex music, time signatures, just arrangement, instrumentation. There are some far more complicated moments when necessary, but there are also some very, very simple arrangements. I mean, this is just A flat major, 4/4, and there's like 5 or 6 things. Like it's a very simply made song, but it tells the story, which is the whole goal. So I'm a big proponent, supporter of simple music if it works, and complex music when it works. You know, either one is good. So this one's very simple as far as, you know, comparatively to some of the other things we've heard.
Where is this coming from, my friend?
I just don't want to see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wit and people die on it. Whoa.
Yeah, dude, this is a straight up pop song. So far we haven't gotten any deviation from it. Like in Open Arms, we got that. It sounded like Tropical House. It sounded like Kygo, and then it went to like dark mode when the Lotus Eaters popped out, which obviously wouldn't go on pop radio. This is straight up pop song, right here. And I'm here for pop. I actually love a lot of pop music. Mostly for the talent is immense. They're phenomenal singers, and the music production is the best in the world for like American pop music. It's just, as someone who's a mixing engineer and produces music, so much appreciation for the best producers and mixers in the world. It is unbelievably hard to mix a song well and to mix it loud and have it still be so clean, have the vocals crisp and the kicks coming through and the bass clear it's a whole art. It's for sure a 10,000 hour mastery kind of thing. Anyway, we're in the pop zone right now.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes south? How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on wit and people die on it.
Whoa. We do get a much crazier, more virtuosic piano part, only so far, which we've seen when Athena pops up. I know that's like her instrument, skill, prowess, logic, accuracy. That's like her shit. But here we're getting it, and Athena, as far as I know, is nowhere to be found. They even kind of had a quasi breakup with Odysseus, so I think she's pretty long gone. But we're getting that Athena-like virtuosic piano here, which definitely adds something to this second chorus.
All down, you rely on wit and people die on it. Whoa, how much longer till the snake breaks free? How much longer till your great face sees? How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on wit and people die on it. Whoa.
He's straight calling people out. Also, luck runs out is interesting because, like, yes, they did escape, some of them, from Polyphemus, the Cyclops saga. But also, like, Polites died, and a bunch of his soldiers got clubbed and beaten to death. So definitely not like, it's not like he's gotten out totally unscathed, So, like, his luck's already run out in some respects, for sure. What's he talking about with this snake, though?
How much longer till the snake breaks free?
Till the snake breaks free. What is that? I can't remember what that is in the significance of the story. Leave a comment.
How much longer till your great day sees? How much longer till your strength takes leave? You rely on wit and people die on it. Whoa.
I love if you just read this deadpan. You rely on wit and people die on it. Whoa.
On wit and people die on it. Whoa.
Thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you, our journey is almost almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're phased.
Oh my
But
gosh.
don't forget how much
Hold
we've
on.
already faced.
You know what's funny? So he said brother. And before I really picked up on what was happening in the musical background, of course, think, Hey Brother by Avicii and who is it? Aloe Black, I think. And that song, like two main characteristics are like kick drum and acoustic guitar, which is kind of an interesting combo for electronic music. And here we have kick drum and acoustic guitar. And acoustic guitar, of course, representing this other side of Odysseus, which is, far different from the, metal section rhythm guitar that we heard in the Storm song and all the other versions we've heard. So a couple little Easter eggs there.
Oh, thank you for the concern, but brother, I can assure you, our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're phased. But don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 600 men to war and not one of them died there. In case you
Wait.
Took 600 men to war and not one of them died there.
Right. No one had died at that point.
A reminder. If you'd like to speak more, let me pull you aside then. I need to talk to you in private.
Getting up to that F. Not up to his big belt money zone, but right at the top of that like really comfy range. Nice vocal fold closure. Still very text driven, very speech like. The words are so clear, so easy to like. You don't need the subtitles. I just have them to help me with context and stuff. Crystal clear though. It's easy to tell exactly what words he's saying whenever he's saying them.
Side then, I need to talk to you in private.
Down to C sharp in the bass. I think where we're in A flat. So that's the 4. That's the major 4 of the A flat major. D flat technically.
I can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
Yikes.
Okay.
That's like kind of scary and manipulative, isn't it? A little bit of a tyrant undertone there, and then he's like, okay. It's like, you're gonna do exactly what I ask you. Okay, and then smiles. Creepy. All right, so we're seeing maybe a different side of Odysseus that we hadn't really seen before in this moment, I think, for the first time.
I can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
I like how previously we got the whoa, but now he does okay. It's like a play on that little phrase.
We'll all die in this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ooh, boy. Whoop. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, boy. I've heard whispers that this one is not one of the favorites from Epic the Musical, which I understand. It's a little more basic, It's a little more pop all the way through instead of pop with like crazy, dark, weird, dubstep-y interjection, which makes it a lot more interesting and kind of unexpected. This one was pretty much like verse, chorus. Boom. We did get to see a little glimmer of this different side of Odysseus, which is quite interesting for the plot. Odysseus in acoustic guitar mode, which I think we might have heard that once so far in this whole show. It's less common than the other modes, as far as I could tell. Great though. Enjoyed. Guys, early access to all future Epic videos on my Patreon. By the time this premieres, whatever the next video is, I don't know yet, the next video in the saga, that will be on my Patreon right now. So go check it out, and I'll see you guys in the third song of the third saga of Epic the Musical. Peace.